welcome back. In today's video, I wanted to show you my initial setup of my Giglio Personal Wide Campagna and kind of show you what I have going on. It's not refined, it's not finished yet, and when I say that, it's not just decor. I do have dividers coming to me and little bits of vellum and acetate, but it's more of my system that I am working through to really get the most out of it and to do the things that I need to and want to do. I'm still going through that, but I did want to show you guys what I have going on. Let's check it out. Like I said, this is a Giglio Personal Wide Campagna in the dark brown, and I believe it is the Apoca leather. Apoca, I think that's how you say it, Apoca. I've never had a Campagna before. I had an Amica, which I wasn't a huge fan of. The color was beautiful, but I didn't like the stiffness of it. So this isn't super floppy and it's not super stiff. It's just how I like it. And the pocket configuration's a little weird in the back. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if I'll ever have anything going on there, but that's what it is now. These front pockets, you have this little slit pocket where I apparently have some tabs. I have a little calendar, a little tipping card, and my cute little rainbow clip that's from Lean and Alley Boutique. And I just keep, in this pocket I have some stickers, some little scratch pads that planner friends have sent me, a tipping card. This pocket I just have cash, stamps, and Band-Aids. And back here I just keep little notes my daughter writes to me or things from Happy Mail. And like I showed you that before, this is just a card from a planner friend. Oh, I was going to try to put in there a task card from Queen City Designs Co. and a picture of my dog and daughter. Pen loop, the basics. In the big back pocket, right now I just have like Girl Scout cookie stuff, life coach stuff, and Valentine's Day items in there. All right, so you have this leather flyleaf, which is nice, so it protects all of my stuff. A scrapbook paper, a dashboard, and my first section is my finance section. And let me get to some blank ones. In here, I just keep a list format style for the monthly bills so that I have the date they're due, what it is, the amount, and I check it off when it's paid. That's all I need for in my planner. I have a separate budget book where I'm more detailed. And then I have this order insert where when I ordered it, what it is, the amount, and then it has this little key of shipped, received, returned, refunded. I want to say these are Simple and Trendy Co. I'm pretty sure. I will try to link everything down below. There's so much that it's really hard. If there's something in particular that I didn't say where it's from or I didn't link it, just comment and I will definitely get back to you with that. So I keep that in there. Blank notes pages. These were old ones that I found on my computer. I think they're from Annie's Plans. And B6TN, I just cut them, punched them, and put them in here. So just listing out my sinking funds, the things that I wanted to start to put money away for so that it's there with an end date, not just let me put money away. I need to know when I need it by. So that's listed out there. List of my subscriptions. I'd like to see that. Even though I list that out in my bill section, I still wanted to see it broken down here. Passwords insert from SM Plans, and it just looks like this. Website, username, and password. I love the script font she uses. It's so pretty. Next is my personal section, or personal care, however you want to look at it. It's my section. And what I have in here is, this is some acetate and vellum from the Crescent Planner. I have 30 positive mom mindset affirmations, and this was from Ali Kazaza. I don't know if it's something that's always on her website. I know it was in her newsletter that I get, so I printed that out and put these in here. This insert that I have no idea where it came from how long I've had it. I just know I found it in my stash and I stuck it in here because I want to start to use it. I really need to go through my files on my computer and see if it was a printable because I really like it. It has a tracker for the whole week here, and then you can put what it is you're tracking. Check off your hydration if you're getting your water in. And then the other side is enjoying, and so listening, reading, and watching. So that could be a monthly thing that you could do. This is obviously only weekly. This is all from Vienna Ortiz plans, self-care ideas, and then this is blank. It has morning, daily, and evening, but then you fill it in what your self-care routine is and your self-care goals. These florals are SM plans, and I was just keeping track of my daily schedule, what I was doing all day, every day, so I can see where my time is being wasted or what I'm doing actually. These are from SM Plans, and I forget, they're freebies in her Facebook group, but I forget what they're called. I use them for a bunch of different things. This particular one has my AM and PM routine. I am really bad at time management. Like, these are all of the things that I like to and want to do every morning. And I just don't, I'm bad at time management. I could spend 5 minutes in prayer or 20 minutes in prayer. And then I could, same thing, I could spend 1 minute in gratitude, 10 minutes in gratitude, Bible, mindfulness, like all of this stuff. So I need to start being realistic and maybe moving some of these things throughout the whole day. It doesn't necessarily have to all happen in the morning. A tracker from SM Plans, because I got out of tracking. I have a love-hate relationship with tracking. I feel like it's just another thing on my to-do list of let me check out my tracker and see if I did the things. But at the same time, I feel like I need it for accountability, pretty much. If I see that I'm lacking in certain areas, then I can try to pick that up, which I don't know. I'm trying to get my pen out of the pen loop. Why these aren't. I do gratitude every single day. Prayer every single day. Like, I kind of don't need that, but it's just satisfying to see it filled in. So I track things like, am I doing my morning routine, my AM and PM mindfulness? I'm trying to do that twice a day. Obviously, I'm not doing that good. Prayer, gratitude, my vitamins, working out, my daughter's supplement in the morning and at night, my evening routine, reading. Yep, there's that. Oh, I was, there we go. PM mindfulness, and I have a couple of those in here. I slit all of my papers because this thing's stuffed, so instead of trying to pop open the rings, they're slit. Here's a health log from SM Plans. So I have one for me and one for my husband and one for our cats. I use this as my workout tracker. It's from Peanuts Planner Co. Can't remember the name. This is what I use so I can write down which workout I did. And I have the whole year in here. They're all fold-outs. Dashboard from Foxy Fix. And now we move into, I don't have like a title for this area, because from this area until we get to my calendar section, it's lists, it's trackers, inbox, it's all of the things. Here's the inbox section. This came with a bundle from Rana Plans and May Paper Call. It was called the Mama Bundle. So that's where I write things that come to my mind or that I have to or want to do. My to buy paper. So instead of just scratching it on here, I just put sticky notes because I buy things at different times. So that stays in there. Things that come to my mind, Valentine's Day, what we're doing for and with my daughter for Valentine's Day, and some more inbox ones. Vellum is from the Crescent Planner. And then we move into, this is where the lists and different things are, trackers. I'm a big fan of the getting things done method when I'm in this season of life, where I need to keep track of my projects, different things I have going on. Here's my waiting on list, and then my next actions. Books to read. for this year. My Marvel movies in chronological order. Harry Potter movies. Skincare. And it's not that I need my skincare routine. That's not what this is. This is the products that I use and their names and the shades of different makeup, because I do forget that a lot. So I just keep a list here. I use Beauty Counter products if you care. And here, this is a freebie from SM Plans. In our Facebook group, I use this for TV shows because there are certain shows that I love, and especially if it's on Netflix, it could be a very long time until the next season comes out, and I'll forget completely about it, and then I'm bummed. So I just do the network it's on and the name of the show, and I just put a dot on what network. Podcasts that I just can't listen to anymore, but they're there. Meal ideas, vehicle maintenance log. And this is then, I don't know what I would call this. This is an important section for me. I mean, everything's really important, but this is really important. This is where I come. I have my weekly review pages. These are from Brandy Michelle Plans. Because my short-term memory is shot, you guys. It's just shot, and I forget simple things. So I need every reminder I can get. I have that in there. I come and I do my weekly review, as you saw, just on notes paper. This is from Vienna, and this is a trigger list, so it kind of coincides with my weekly review. It's just a trigger, bringing it to my mind. Okay, are there any meetings going on? Future planning, what do I have to plan for next month or in a couple of months from now? Do I need to get groceries? Any major cleaning that has to be done? Things like that. This is a great thing to have. Brain dump. Lists to make. I love lists. Reoccurring tasks. I've used this for years for things that I do monthly or quarterly. And I check it off when I do it. And then I don't forget. So if I'm like, when is the last time I changed the Brita filter? You know, I can go back. Okay, that was a month ago. It's time to do it again. That kind of thing. And that's from Peanuts Planner Co., by the way. My Sunday reset. Big believer in resetting over the weekend, so you start your week out nice and fresh. Trying to get back into zone cleaning. Never worked out for me before. I was kind of a rebel with it, of like, I don't want to do that this week. But I need more structure when it comes to that. So it's my weekly home blessing and the different zones I made up for my house. This was something I found on my computer that I had from my B6TN days. And it's a meal planner insert from Annie Plans. Right? Is that what she's called? Annie Plans? Annie Plans Printables. And I don't like it because this is not how I make my grocery list when I shop. I make my grocery list just on a notepad and bring it into the store with me, so I don't have to bring in my planner or take this out, because I throw it out when I'm done. I don't need to keep it. The only thing I use this for is for the meals that I planned out for the week. So I feel like this is a huge waste. I want to figure something else out, but it's in there for now. And the calendar section, that's where this starts. This is just 2021 holidays from So Much Crafting. Yearly overview from Plan to Create. This is where I track my cycle. Important dates from Peanuts Planner Co., and this is where I keep birthdays and anniversaries. There's one month where it's ridiculous. Oh, like July. July and October, that was a busy month for people. I have to keep track of that. These are new to me, and I really, really like them. They're Plan to Create. I do not remember the name of them. She has a bunch of, a lot of them are called Refresh in her shop. She came out with a bunch of newly designed things. I got the undated version, and this is what it looks like. You have the month on 2 pages, and then you have a grid. Well, let me go back. Let's show you a better example. All right, so you have a grid page. It says this month, blank, for you to do whatever. And then on the opposite of that, you have a small undated calendar with some lines here. So you can color coordinate, color code, do whatever works for you for this. And then you go into your month on 2 page. What I did here, it could change over time. I just wrote different things I have to get done for this month that I didn't want to take up space here because they're not day specific. So just getting my ring inspected, a reminder for Valentine's Day. My husband and I don't do anything for Valentine's Day, but I make it fun for my daughter. So just a little reminder, that's this month. Lent starts and we can start selling Girl Scout cookies. And then I just put these cute little stickers from Caffeine and Paper Co. That's where they're from. Little birthday stickers. I found this in my stash. That's somebody's anniversary. Super simple. And the month on 2 pages is my life. If I could just live off of a monthly calendar and a scrap piece of paper, I would be just fine. This is where I then plan everything else around, is when we have things going on. There's pretty much something every day. So I need that. And I have the whole year in here. And I sometimes put a sticky note on the month if we're out and somebody tells me something or I schedule something. I just put it here because I write everything in my monthly with an erasable pen and I don't carry that around with me. So I don't like to put anything in my monthly in permanent pen, because then when it gets canceled or something, I have to just like scratch it out or something that I don't like. That's how I roll with that. I have the whole year. My medicine log. My cat's medicine tracker. She was on antibiotics. This is from the Mama Bundle from May Paper Co. And here's my weeklies. These are also from Plan to Create. I've always been attracted to a horizontal layout and a hobo week style. I've always used this where you have the week on the left and then just a blank grid on the right. How I plan my weeks and my days, let me go through my system. I do my weekly review, wherever that is. It's somewhere right here. I do my weekly review, and the first part of that is setting up your weekly. So I look at my monthly, at the appointments I have, transfer them into here on this side. This side is just like repetitive things, maybe day specific, like garbage day. That day is payday for me. I want to do my budget on that day. Certain bills come out. If there's an event in the sense of like that was Super Bowl, there's a different webinar coming, I kind of write those in there. So I take it from the monthly to the weekly, schedule the appointments. I take what I do for my weekly review. When I'm emptying out my inboxes, I'm looking at my trigger list, thinking of things, and I list that out in my weekly review. I take those, if there's something that I have to get done that week, and I will put them here. So then I go through this, and this is how I then plan in my dailies. I see, okay, the night before, what do I still have left to get done? Let me go ahead and schedule that for this day or that day. That's just what has always worked for me. This is acetate, I think I got it at Michael's or something like that forever ago. Personal size dashboard with some notepad paper I stuck in here. SM Plans notes. This is my notes section. So it's separate from my list section where everything is filled out and there's specific things in here. This is just where I keep blank paper. If I need to scribble something down or add something to those sections, I come to here and I have this all in here. And there's a mix. These are SM Plans lined. I want to say that was a freebie from SM Plans, and these are Annie Plans from my B6TN. My daily section. This is, like I said, I go from monthly to weekly to daily. I write all of the things here. I started out with these from Peanuts Planner Go. I think they're like the Bujo style. So it has the day up here. You can circle it, what the week number is, and it's just a grid. It does have this darker line on the side, so you can put your marker here. I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. I used it for a couple of days, and then I was like, nah. Then I used my lined paper, still nah. And I went back to these Simple and Trendy Co. dailies. that I absolutely love. This is what I use in my ASICs. I've been using these for about a year. And I love these because what I do is I'll put the appointments from my weekly. Where's my weekly? I'll put the appointment up top here, so I see that first thing in the morning. Circle what day it is, put the date, and then I have my to-do list, and then I use the notes section for any kind of notes. If I get a phone call throughout the day, or I made a purchase and I just want to write down quick how much it was, so I can then add that to my checkbook register, I can do that. These work out great. I did try these SM plans. I don't know what they're called. I think there's something like brushstroke in the title, but it's a schedule. It's a timed daily. That's probably what it's called, timed daily. And it's just not for me. I was trying to do this instead of keeping track of my like time management, wherever that page went. You know, trying to keep track of where my time went just on a blank rather than a blank piece of paper. I don't know where it went. I was trying to do that and I don't like it because that's not my main, even though I'm trying to get better at time management, that's not a focus. The things that I have to do are my main focus, and there's not a lot of room there for my big old handwriting. I felt squished. So I went back to those. Like I said, I just make notes, things I have to do. And there's my today page marker, which is some sticky notes on here. And I just have a few. And what I do at the end of the month is I take all of that out, so it's not taking up room. I have a couple of these in here just in case I need them. I should probably take them out though. Personal size dashboard. And then I have work tasks. This is something that I have to get better at because we own our big business where that's our bread and butter. That's what supports our family. And there's certain tasks that I will go a long time without doing that I shouldn't be going that long without doing. So the whole task card trend wasn't a huge fan of because maybe because everyone was doing it. I was just kind of like, meh. But there's some practical use for that. So I might have to start doing that. But for right now, I just wrote it down on this little card from somewhere. Cloth and paper, maybe? And then I have my side business. So this is going to pretty much be like a work business type section, but I'm still trying to figure that out. So there's my tasks for my side business. There's a paper in between here. And then I have these from Peanuts Planner Co. where it's just a blank mini calendar with down here it has a check mark. It says day and important dates. So that's where I'll keep track of different home office emails that come in, when people's parties are, and the start time. I do want to start keeping track of, because just when somebody has a particular online party on a day, well, it's not just showing up for that. There's a lot of prep work involved. So I want to do reminders on when I have to start that prep work and put it at the forefront of things. If it's important to me, I have to make it matter. So I'm going to start using that more. And I just have one notes paper, another dashboard, and here's my daughter's section. This vellum is from Caden's Mom Shops. This is just printable for our cookie season. And these are from Plan to Create. I think I heard her say she created these because somebody had messaged her and asked them for like a homeschool printable insert. So she came up with this, and I think it's wonderful. I have my homeschool planner, but it's way more detailed. I don't need to keep those details in this planner. I do have to keep those details though, because my state requires different things from us, quarterly reports and different things. So I do need to keep track of it. This is just basic, quick. I can make sure we did specific things on specific days. I just put the lesson, the curriculum, and do a check mark when we did it. Responsibility log for my daughter, because I'm trying to guide her that I'm not her maid. So we're starting the allowance program, responsibilities. And yeah, it's working out well so far. She's only 7. I'm not going to like overload her. But certain things, you know, like picking up your room, emptying the dishwasher, setting the dinner table. Those are basic responsibilities. Here's her health log. This is the rest of that mama bundle. So this is medical information. She doesn't have, none of these apply to her. I don't even know why I printed it. Maybe it will apply to her someday. She doesn't have any allergies. There's no medical response plan. She doesn't take medicine. Doctor's information that I think I printed. Yeah, I printed backwards. So this would be the front part of it, doctor's information, where it has pre-filled primary doctor, dentist, optometrist. And then you can put, if they have any other specialists, you can put that in there. And you could do their name, address, phone number, and notes. And doctor's visits. The date, the doctor, reason you went, and notes for it. Medicine log, tracker for like their weight and height. Gift ideas and birthday ideas. And activities. And a personal size page lifter that's doing the job now to semi-protect those inserts in the back. And that is it. So for me, I felt very, very unorganized and very, very scattered. And I needed to get back to feeling organized and prepared for a lot of things. And this is helping so far. Like I said, this is just the initial setup. I really have to dig in and implement certain things that I have all the things running in my head and put that into practice in here. That's what I have going on. I also, I love tabs. I love tabs. They're mostly, are these Post-it too? I think these are Post-it, but they're Post-it brand. So I use these little tabs here. They're not all of them are labeled, but I just know that like, okay, here's my weekly review. I know that's sitting there. I put my weekly tab and I can move that to each week as it comes and goes. I put that there. I put these adorable little ones on things like my meal ideas. I think this one's the grocery list or meal plan. That was my cat's tracker. I have some up top. This is my daughter's responsibility log. I do need to have some kind of tab so I can quick turn to whatever I need to get to. I need that there. So I've been using these. They're my favorite. That's what I have going on for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will do an updated one once I have everything refined. And if you have any questions, just let me know down below. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.